Welcome back, YouTube. So we're going to do another cooking video today and we're going to be cooking some wings on the Weber kettle. And I'm going to make an Alabama white sauce to go with this. And the Alabama white sauce comes from northern Alabama. It's a white barbecue sauce, and it's basically a mixture of mayonnaise, vinegar, salt, and pepper. And there are a couple other ingredients in it, but it was created by Big Bob Gibson, his barbecue joint in Decatur, Alabama. It was said that he was running out of sauce, and so he just whipped this up on the fly, and it was so good until people started flocking to the restaurant and to get his Alabama white sauce. So this is the ingredients that you're going to need for the sauce, and it's pretty simple. You just basically mix everything up in here. You're going to have 1 cup of mayonnaise, half cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of chili flake, and a teaspoon of mustard powder. One teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of white sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And then you'll need half a teaspoon of lemon zest, looks about good right there. And one half teaspoon of lemon juice. And now you just mix it up. And this is a thin sauce, so it's not supposed to be thick. It's just a thin sauce. All right. And that does it for the sauce. Easy peasy. Okay, so I'm kind of working against the weather because it looks like rain's coming, and I brine the chicken wings overnight, and then I took them out and patted them dry, and then put them back in the refrigerator for about an hour so they can dry up a little more. And next thing that we need to do is get all these on here. Gotta sprinkle some kosher salt over them. Now this is our generic rub. This is what we use for all kinds of stuff, chicken and everything else. And so just sprinkle your seasoning over them. You ain't got to go crazy with the rub because they've already been sitting in that brine. And so you want the taste of your wings to come out. So just lightly. That's about good enough on the seasoning. All right, so I got a chimney full of coals, and I picked up this Vortex because the reason that I picked it up, usually, here goes the motorcycle. Usually, if I'm cooking indirect, I'll just pour the coals out and shove them to one side and put the meat on the other side. But then I got to looking at this Vortex, and the whole thing behind this is that it sets down on here. You put your coals in here, and then the heat is directed straight up, and it hits the lid and then rolls back down the lid, so it acts kind of as a convection oven. So I decided I would try this and see how it worked on these wings. So we're going to give it a shot. Then I like to use pecan wood, so I'm just going to put the pecan wood right over the top of the Vortex there. And lay the wings out on the edge. And I'll cook these for about an hour, I think. And we'll just check the internal temperature and make sure that we're running right at 180 before we take them off. And we'll see if that Vortex does what it says it'll do. And I got the bottom vent wide open. Then I'm going to cut the top vent halfway open. There we go. Okay, well it ain't been but 15 minutes, and this thermometer on top here, the Weber thermometer, is reading just a little over 500 degrees. So that's way hotter than it normally gets with a chimney full of coals. And let's see what it is coming out of the vent. It's reading 540, between 540 and 560 coming out of the vent. So that's way hotter with that Vortex than it is just putting the coals in there. Okay, 45 minutes. Now I'm going to brush some of the Alabama sauce on it. Let it go for about another 10-15 minutes. They sure do look good. Yeah, they look real good. Smell real good. I'm ready to put them into my belly. I tell you, that Vortex, that thing really works. I was getting temperatures 550, 600. Like I said, that's way hotter than it gets just putting the coals in there regular, right? Okay, let these go for about another 10 minutes, and that's going to be it. Okay. It's been 10 minutes. We're going to get them off of here. They look so good, man. I'm telling you. All right, get them inside. Okay, now we got to baptize them. Just pour that sauce all over them. Okay, we'll let them sit for 10 minutes. Then we can plate them up. Okay, YouTube, there it is. We got some potato salad that Renee made. Got some blue cheese, wings, green beans, and squash casserole. So let's try one of these wings. See what we're working with here. That's so good. Well, that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, thought it was informative, how about hit that thumbs up button for me? And if you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And until next time, be kind to each other. It doesn't cost a thing. See ya.